Welcome, lovely 77. This was from yesterday, and I do believe the answer was B, right?
Yes, it was B.
Yesterday. Okay. So
Okay,
yesterday
good.
we did. What was it yesterday? This
Yeah.
was
This
Network
is
Plus. No, this is
this is network.
Network Plus. Okay. Today's Linux. So the questions is gonna change, but he
Yeah,
just
but
keeps
yeah,
it on as a
you're right.
refresher, for people coming in. I guess to build anticipation. But
That-
yes, you are definitely
yeah,
right.
that is the
Well,
right
if you're new
answer.
here, he's doing a series where he goes through, um, well, he started a series where he goes through a certification route that he thinks is well versed for people that are trying to get into IT. If you don't have any experience at all, he recommends you starting off with A plus, Network plus, Linux plus, Security plus, Cloud of choice, preferably AWS because he's biased when it comes to AWS. So we started doing that. So each day we go through the domains. Today we're going through Linux. I'm sorry. Each day we go through a different topic. Today is Linux.
Yeah, different certification.
Different
Yeah.
certification. Today's Linux, and he's going through the questions that may or may not appear. Okay, somebody's asking is A plus worth it? Well, hold on, let me finish my thought before I forget. If you have the exam already, or if you're planning on taking it, it's supposed to be like a gauging mechanism. If you've taken it already, it's supposed to be a refresher. Welcome, Hernando. So yes, please answer the question. Is A plus worth it?
Yeah. So if you already in the industry, I personally don't recommend A plus. However, if you're a beginner, I recommend starting with A plus.
And why is that? Because
Uh,
I'm assuming that Lovely is probably talking about the money aspect of it because there's a lot if you gotta,
that is true, right?
Yeah.
However, IT is a lifelong learning journey, right? So you always have to keep up, right?
Yeah.
So far as you learning something new, at least every day, that is enough, right?
Yeah.
I know some
Welcome,
people
Amari.
have usually learn best when there's a structure in place, right?
Mhm.
Some people can just go free range and then learn whatever they can learn, right? However, if you are someone like me that always like more or less like a structured way, or how do you validate that what you're learning is what is good, or you know it in a way, right? So it's
Yeah.
more or less like a gauging mechanism.
Organism.
Um, but yeah,
Welcome, Hamad. Hamad, you know the answer. Oh no, you left before this one yesterday. Yes, it was
B.
B. This was from yesterday, so he's getting into Linux now. But lovely. I hope that answered the question for you. Welcome, Saddam. How are you? Welcome.
All right.
Is the answer forward in proxy? No, the answer was B. Sorry.
Yeah, USB is port address translation.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. So for today, we're going to talk about the Linux Plus certification and specifically domain. The first domain, which is system management, that we started last week. So every Monday we do A plus. Tuesday is Network plus. Wednesday is Linux plus.
Mhm.
Thursdays will be Security plus.
Mhm.
Friday will be CompTIA Cloud plus.
Mhm.
Saturday will be AWS Cloud Practitioner, and then Sunday will be AZ900, which is Microsoft Azure Fundamentals, right? So
Fundamentals. Can I get your phone? I wanted to respond to Hamad.
yes.
Your LinkedIn.
So if you are new, I mean, if there's any specific certification that you want to you're planning on taking, you can join the specific or the relevant days.
Or if they
However,
just want a refresher too, they can
yeah,
join,
if you
right?
want a refresher, you can join as well. If you want to come off 7 days, we're always here.
It's
right?
not coming through.
Okay,
you just type your LinkedIn for Hamad. Hamad, he's gonna type his LinkedIn for you.
Okay, let me see. Yeah, so last week we did talk. Last week on Linux, we talked about the first domain, which is the system management. However, we just concentrated on the first one, which is the Linux basics. For today, we're going to concentrate on the next three subdomains under system management. So we're going to talk about device management, storage management, and then network configuration. So those are the three that we're going to talk about. And these are the questions, some of the similar questions that you might see on the exams, right? So if you haven't taken the exam before, this will be the structure and the wording of the questions in the certification.
Right. Perfect. How do you sign up for the specific date for the certification? So there's no sign up. Honestly, you just show up. But the days are on the page. So whichever you see fit, then you come for that day. Hamadi just added his LinkedIn. Okay, can he press that? But it's his name, first name, last name, same thing. CISSP on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Welcome, Bossman21. Okay, so today we're doing Linux, and clearly today's not for me. So I'm just reading for the rest of the people. All right.
Okay, so let's go to the first question here. Okay. All right, so let's try this.
Welcome, Hexagon. Welcome, Herney. Is that Hermie or Herney? Welcome, Stephen Martinez. Okay, I'm supposed to read. All right, I'm the reader, guys. Those are the new here. A Linux administrator needs to verify whether the system supports virtualization. Which of the following commands should the administrator use? How do I pronounce AISMOND?
Which one?
A is SMOD?
LS,
okay.
LSMOD.
Oh, it's L. Okay.
LSMOD.
B uname R ISCCPU and then free/H. Okay. Welcome, Toby. How are you? Okay. Oh, Hamad. Here comes Hamad.
So, with the Linux, CompTIA Linux Plus specifically, right? It doesn't, and for every most CompTIA certification, it doesn't dive too much deep into the specific technology, right?
Okay.
So it's digestible for beginners, right? So example for this question,
we have a couple of answers, by the way.
Come again?
We have a couple of answers. So
Okay.
It
doesn't try to trick you, right? So you just have to know the specific command, right? So now there's 4 different commands. So if you know the exact command, perfect. If you don't know, then you might know the other commands that are the other options, and you can also rule out if that is not the answer, right? So you don't have to really dive into.
Okay, so we have A, and then we have C, and then
A and C.
I have A, C. I don't see anything else but A and C.
A and C, okay.
Yeah. A and C. So what's the answer?
Is that all? We don't have any other.
I mean, people can guess too.
A or C.
A or C. Oh, we have A. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Somebody said B as well. Okay, so I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Okay, A or C.
Okay.
Somebody said LS list. What's that?
LS list, is it part of it?
No, I don't think.
The LS is list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's one.
Probably C, because if you virtualize, you want to look at number nodes and virtualize the cores.
Oh.
Okay. All right, Hamad, go ahead and order your dinner. Okay, we'll be here. Okay, it's A. Okay, we have. Wait, what's the answer?
No, let's go. Someone said it's C.
Okay, welcome. Is this the Giga Chad? Welcome. If you're not following, follow. And share the link so other people can join if you know somebody that's planning on taking any one of these certifications. Okay.
All right, so.
C is wrong. Oh, Toby. Toby.
C is wrong.
So,
wow.
Toby
okay.
No for sure. Okay. Toby no. That's not the answer.
All right. So the answer is
C?
C.
No, Toby. Okay, tell us why.
Team Toby.
I was on Toby's side because he was 10 toes deep. All right, tell us why. Tell us
All
why.
right. So let me actually. I have a Linux server running here. So let me share my screen here. So that will be window capture.
Dummy is saying A goes details.
A?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm reading it right.
Okay,
C goes specifically.
Okay.
And I hope you know what he's talking because I don't know what's going on.
I'm about to.
All right, but he's about to share his screen.
No, that is not it. Terminal. Okay. All right. Let me bring this here. Try to occupy some of the real estate here.
Okay, I don't see anything. Okay, I
You
see it
see
now.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, how are you? I haven't seen you in forever. You're Dynamax. Talk.
All right. So the answer is C, right? We mentioned that it's C. So
Yes.
so let me type the command, right? So the command is lscpu. Enter, right? And scroll a little up. So this is the command here, right? It gives you the CPU information, gives you the CPU family, the model, all that, and then it tells you virtualization features right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the question is saying that a Linux administrator needs to verify whether the system supports virtualization, right? So this is right here. This is the field that tells you if it supports virtualization or not, right? So in this case, it tells me the hypervisor. I'm not too sure if you guys remember what a hypervisor is. We talk about hypervisor 1 and 2, right? The 1 is the bare metal hypervisor, and then the 2 is the software based. So yeah, so virtualization type 4, right? So this tells you. Let me type A, right? And let's see the information that it gives us.
Okay. You Dynamax. Oh, we're glad you're here too. Busy's good.
All right, so let's do lsmat, right? That is the
Somebody says LSMod currently loaded kernel model.
yeah, so that is it,
Okay.
right? It doesn't tell you anything specifically
Welcome,
about virtualization, but let's see, right? You might be wrong, but so let's press enter. And
Wait, Toby, are you there?
this
You haven't
is
said nothing.
this is the command that I typed, right? And then these are the information that it's giving me, right? I don't see anything specific to virtualization. Let me actually do this. Let me do lsmod and try to grab vir.
You also need Green Gobbler. Welcome, Xavier. You also need the KVM kernel nodes.
For which one? For this specific question?
I think he was responding to
Okay.
Demi. Guys, Linux is not. I don't know anything about this kind of stuff, so.
Yeah, so that is it, right? The answer is what? The uname. I think someone said uname. So uname, I think
Somebody did say your name.
yeah, we talked about it the other time. Remember?
No.
So uname -O operating system. Remember, I think what's the name? Sade mentioned -O
Oh, where is
for
Sade?
operating
Yeah,
system.
yeah. Okay,
So
okay.
uname. So let me type uname, right? So uname -R. Let's see. Right, and just type uname or -A. -A will give you everything, right? So it tells you the operating system, the host name, and gives you other information about the system. Okay?
Yes, we studied this stuff 20 years back in school. Basic stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome, OG.
It is basic stuff, but
your
remember,
experience,
some people
yeah.
are now starting or
Yeah.
trying to branch into IT.
IT.
And that is what most experienced IT people don't keep in mind, right?
Because you guys are all the way up
exactly.
there.
So you don't really.
I mean, I don't
remember,
think it's just IT people, it's just regular people.
Yeah.
Like once you're well versed in something, you don't really. When somebody else is coming new, it's very hard to teach them the old ways. But yeah.
Yeah, and most people say, experienced any day.
Yeah.
Experience for a certification any day.
Yeah.
And that is true, right?
Mhm.
However, how do you get that experience? Right? You have to start somewhere.
Right.
So yeah.
Totally agree. Green Goblin says you need the CPU support and kernel support, so that is both IS
ISC.
mode and ISCPU.
Okay. Okay. By the way, this question is asking for one answer.
Oh,
right.
okay.
So which one would you have chosen there? Because the LSCP tells you if it's virtualization supported or not.
Pen test plus CASP. Which should you take first?
Pen test. Take pen test plus.
Let me take first. Take the
Yeah.
what I said.
Yeah, and as the CISA, so CISA is now the Security X.
Oh, okay.
Right.
That's the one you did the other time.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that is a little difficult. I mean, it's actually one of the CompTIA expert certifications, right? Okay.
All right. Next question.
All right, so let's do next question. Let me hide this here.
I think Green Gobbler answered what you meant.
So let's see.
I noticed that when it comes
Okay.
to Linux, I'm not a good moderator at all because this thing is quite hard to understand. But anyway, as for the 20-plus-year-old, it's quite easy, the basics.
Yep. All right, so let's try this.
This is the first domain. Did we give the preamble already? If you're new here, he's going through the first domain, specifically tailored for people that are trying to take the certification for CompTIA Linux Plus. We're going to go domain by domain. Each day is a different exam. We're still in the first domain for the first domain for Linux Plus. Okay. Next question,
Yep.
please.
All right, so let's try this.
Okay, it's game over. Modules can be loaded. All right. It's Green Gobbler with all the details and information.
All right, so let's
Love
paste
it.
this one here.
Welcome, ST. That was the last question. Was it B?
No, that was A, LSCP.
No, SC was A. But I don't know if you answered this one, but let me read. A Linux administrator needs to review all disks and how they are mapped to the system. Which of the following commands should be used? ADF/H, mount LSBLK, BLKID. Any guesses? Any answers? Okay, we have a C.
Okay. C again. Same person.
SC seem like you. I've noticed with you IT people, when you say things twice, that means you're for sure. Oh, this is unanimous. It's a C. Okay, I'm gonna go with the unanimous vote. Okay. A little cleaner, like this block. Okay, Green Gobbler. Okay, Dummy says. Alright, what's the answer?
Alright, so yeah, the answer is LS
C?
block C.
Okay.
Welcome,
Arrow.
Alright, so let me share this screen
Oh,
again.
Arrow said it's A, so can you?
No problem.
Okay.
So the question is saying a Linux administrator needs to view all disks and how they are mapped to the system. So it's two things, right? All the disk and mapped.
Okay.
DF is disk free, which means you are viewing the one.
You Dynamics says your screen is it's not centered. Which one? Is everybody seeing the same thing too?
Okay. Yeah. On
Okay.
TikTok, right?
Yeah. Is it the questions, Ed? Or is it the actual? While he types, you just go ahead and answer.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So DF is disk free, right? So basically, it checks the disk space, right? It doesn't list all the disk and the mapping to the system, right? LS block is the command that gives you that information.
Okay.
LSBLK.
Okay. Okay. Green Gorilla is going. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. Yes, it does. Okay.
All right, so let me just share my screen and then type
Okay.
the command for those that.
Okay. They're saying A and B both will work as well.
Okay, let's see df dash h.
But you're not sharing your screen, rather.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Thank you, Deming. But DF doesn't give on map stuff, no?
It doesn't give her.
Yeah, I'm
You
pretty
on
sure you're
map,
gonna
yeah.
answer what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
so
I'm trying to keep
let's-
up with the chat.
Let's share my screen here again.
The question screen is off to the side a
It's
bit.
it's up to the side.
Okay. Let me show you what I see.
I mean, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
is anyone else?
Yeah, try to
Having the
center it a
same-
little bit. Should I end?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
It's up
Hopefully
to
that
the
works.
side.
Okay. Yeah, but bring your screen anyway, so then we'll
Okay.
figure it out.
Okay.
It's clear. Okay. All right. Welcome, DRNP. I haven't seen you. I think yesterday you joined a little bit, and you are Dynamax, so he's trying to fix it as well, but he's bringing another screen on.
Which
so.
one?
No, okay, right. Oh, okay, got it. Okay.
Oh, with the question number?
Oh no, it's just I
Alright.
get what you're saying.
So let's start off with the LS block, LSBLK.
I'm sorry. So this thing you're doing, what are you doing?
So answering the question. So
Okay.
the question was saying that a Linux administrator needs to view all disk
Mm-hmm.
and how they are mapped to the system. Which of the following commands should be used?
Okay.
Right? Yeah. And okay, so this space. So someone said df-h. Okay. All right. So let's type ls block, right? So type enter. This is what it gives you. Let's even just concentrate on the last portion here, right?
Okay.
So these are the disks that I have and how it's mapped, right? So it gives you the disk, the name of the disk, the size, the mount point, right? So this is what ls block gives you, or lsblk. However, let's do df-h. Okay. All right, so this gives you the disk space usage, and it says mount on. So what is the difference between this and the one that we did above, right?
Mm-hmm.
So looking at it, it doesn't give you all the mount point. It doesn't give you all the mount points. So we have this disk, the XVDB.
Mm-hmm.
We don't see it here.
Okay. Why is that?
No, we see that here. Oh,
Mhm.
it's here. The mount point gives you this. So this, okay, so it has similar information,
Mm-hmm.
but the first one gives you more of a system disk information as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so what's his name is right. It gives you, this also gives you the information,
Okay.
but the first one gives you more information about the system disk as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it could be both. So Green Gobbler, if you're there. So which one is the best answer?
I'll go for the C.
C.
But you're right. The B gives you that information
Major.
as well.
Okay.
Alright, so let's hide this.
I think Green Gobbler's not here though.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so let's try this. Yeah, let's try this one.
Okay. So this question is be considered tricky.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. You're right. It is.
But that's not fair. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on that. Next question. Okay. A Linux administrator is creating a primary partition on the replacement hard drive for an application server. Which of the following commands should the administrator issue to verify the device name for this partition? Sudo fdisk /dev/sda, sudo fdisk s/dev/sda, sudo fdisk /1, sudo fdisk h. Any yeses? Oh, you could play the screen to the top so we can see.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I think when you were talking about before.
Okay.
Any guesses? Oh, is this one difficult?
Yeah, I mean, so this one
Mm-hmm.
gives you gives you the same command.
Okay.
But the option or the flag or the switch is the one that you have to
see. Okay, arrow saying D. Oh, Bossman says, I think I'm going to go with B. Okay.
B. Okay.
Okay, so we have D and B. Okay. All right, what's the answer?
Okay, the answer is the -L.
Which is C?
C.
Oh.
Yeah. So it says that a Linux administrator is creating a primary disk on the replacement hard drive for an application server. Which of the following commands should the administrator issue to verify the name of this partition?
I was like, what?
But he said, well,
Arrow said
D, which is this -H, right?
Yeah.
Remember, most of the time, the -H flag or the --help basically gives a little help section, right? So usually -H gives you help section.
Welcome, Aliyah.
So let me share my screen here on this side. Okay, I'll probably move it to the top so you can see both.
I think I've been calling her Aliyah. Help. You okay?
So
Just help, I don't know.
so no, -H is help. So so if I do
like, are you okay?
if I do fdisk, right? Fdisk -H, right? It tells you how to use the command. You see the usage, right? It doesn't really give you anything else, right? It says the usage right here. So it's more like help, right? So yeah, just the usage. However, if you type -L, meaning list, right? There you go, L meaning list, right? So press enter. I have to do sudo exclamation. Right, so now it gives you the list of disk that you have, right? It lists you the entire disk, right? So you want to know the name or verify the device name of the partition, right? So you can verify the names here, right? So yeah, so -H is not it's not an answer.
So -H, okay. So
-L.
-L arrow. Did that answer suffice? So I'm sorry. So what was the answer? C?
the way he said what?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's C -L.
C? Okay.
Yeah.
All
right. So let's see.
And who else? Bossman. You know, if it's not making sense, he'll definitely explain.
All right. Let's try this one.
Ooh, challenges are welcome.
Yeah. Let's try this one.
Yeah, I come to terms with it that I don't like Linux. So it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just you.
Okay.
All right, let's try this. This is a little very tricky.
Okay. For I don't think it's gonna be tricky for the people, but I'll read it. A Linux administrator needs to create an image name SDA.img for the SDA disk and store it in the /tmp directory. What does SDA mean? Hold on, but you can answer me. Which of the following commands should be used to accomplish this task? A, B, C, or D?
Yeah. All right.
What is?
let's
Welcome,
do that.
Nizzle.
So,
How are you? What is SDA?
so SDA is the name of the disk,
Okay.
right? So if you install a disk, the first one will be SDA. When you install another disk, it might be SDB. Install in another disk, it could be
SDC.
SDC. Yeah.
Oh,
So that is it's just
okay.
the naming of the disk.
Okay.
And
Alright.
actually depends on the operating system. It might not be SDA, right?
Okay, ST, shout out to you. Linux is easy. I'm not into IT, so this one is not easy at all. But I'm glad you find it easy. Expertise is welcome here. Okay, what's the answer? Okay, we have B. Okay, hold on. Let me go through the list. We have B. I only see one answer. B. Okay, Arrow said B. Any other guesses?
Yeah. So with this, you can't just guess what it is, right? You
I don't
have
think he
to-
guessed.
No, I'm just
okay.
yeah. You have to know.
Oh, you have to know it? Okay.
Yeah, the command syntax.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, so meaning that it has to be in that specific order.
Exactly.
Oh.
And that's one of the things you have to know about Linux as well.
Okay.
Right? And when you type the -H, it tells you how to use it.
Okay.
Right? All right, just one. All right. All right. So let's go to the answer here.
Okay.
So yeah, so the correct answer is B.
B.
Right.
Okay.
So the DD file is used to more of cloning a disk or a file or an image. So that is the DD command. So you want to copy or clone an image or a disk, the DD command space, the next thing should be IF, which is the input file. So which file do you want to use as the input, right? So in this case, it's the /dev/sda, right? That is the disk. So let's say the first disk. And now you want to, the output file, or you want to copy or create the image to /temp/sda.img, which is the image extension, right? So yeah, so this is how it's done, right? Alright, so yeah, so that should be it here. Let's try. Let's try this one.
They're
Let's
all
see.
good. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow security?
Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow
Tomorrow
security, yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow. The chat is gonna be booming.
Let's see. Let's try this. Let's try this
Okay.
one. Yeah.
Why do you
So
say try?
I mean, I just used the word try loosely.
Thank
But
you,
with
SD.
Linux, you have to know the commands. You have to.
I'm sure they know. I'm sure they do.
But hopefully, once we
Uh-huh.
go through these questions, the commands will stick one after the other.
Okay. We have a Linux administrator needs to list all logical volumes on the system. Which of the following commands should be used? DYS, VGS, LVS, LS, BLK. Okay. What's the answer?
This is
What's the answer?
a little tricky one. Also, not
Oh,
really
is it?
tricky. You have to know. You have to know.
Okay. I was waiting for arrow and SD. Okay, arrow says A.
A. Okay.
Arrow, have you taken the exam already for this? Boston,
Or
you
it's
as
just
well?
pure experience.
Boston, have you taken this as well? Forgive me if I have. Oh, Boston says C. Okay. All right. Okay. Or are you planning on taking it? I'm pretty sure I've asked the question. Okay, what's the answer? We have A and C.
So, the answer, are we done?
Yeah, I don't think anybody else is saying anything. Oh, okay, hold on. All right, SC says C, IVS. Well, L, is it L or I?
L.
Okay, LVS. I know, okay, so Arrow's saying, I know, Arrow's trying to deduce in here. Says that I know PVC is storage volume, and then I think Ed is saying, your Dynamics is saying the correct command is LVS, which is logical volume scan. Okay, so we have a couple of C's, and then A. Okay, what's the answer?
Okay. Yeah, so the answer is C.
C.
LVS, right?
Okay.
Logical volume scan. So, okay. So in Linux, I mean, I think Linux is the is where I've seen this before. I've not seen it in Windows, but it might be there. So when you create a storage device, right, or creating storage, you have two options, right, or it might be more. The first option is to buy the individual disk and then assign spaces to the disk.
Okay.
Right, so each disk would be independent devices, right? So if this is, let's say, 1 gig, and you save data on it and it's full, you have to go to another disk, right?
Okay.
A different or separate disk. But with the logical volume, what it does is you can buy 10 different disks,
Okay.
and on the computer, or logically, it will seem as if it's one big storage, right? That is the whole point of the the logical volume, right?
Okay.
Instead of having it as a separate disk, you have it as a one giant disk. So if you have 1 gig of space on each of the 10 disks, right, on the computer, it would show as if it's 10 gig storage, right? You wouldn't see any separation. So the first thing that you would do with the disk is to create a physical volume, right? So
Okay.
all the 10 disks, you're going to make it as physical volume. So if you type PVS, physical volume scan, it's just going to give you the list of all the 10 disks that is part of the physical volume,
Okay.
right? And then the next thing is to create a group, right? So that would be using the word VG, right? So VG you create a group using the 10 hard drives, right?
Okay.
So now they are all in group,
Okay.
right? And then now you can now assign it individually, right? By creating logical volume, right? So you can create 5 gig for, let's say, this specific user. You can create 2 gig for that
Another
specific
user.
user. So in order for you to see it, you have to type LVS, right? Logical volume scan, to
Okay.
list all the logical volume that you've created, right?
Got it.
So yeah, so that is it.
Next question.
Alright, so let's try. Okay, let's try this one. Yeah. I'm not sure if you have enough.
Any other question? Is to learn all the abbreviated. The tricks to pass on Linux Plus is to learn all the abbreviated commands. It's a lot of them, isn't it?
And
It seems like it's a lot
is
of them.
true. That is true.
Are you sorry? You're gonna say something?
Yeah. I was just saying that I don't think we have enough questions.
Oh, you
But
have
anyway, we I
to,
don't
for the
think-
first domain
I mean, this is not even the first one. It's like sub.
part of the.
First domain.
Okay. Well, you don't have to make up questions. A Linux administrator is troubleshooting a system that is unable to resolve host names. Which of the following files should the administrator check first? A, B, C, or D?
Yeah, and that is one of the things that you also have to know, right?
Mhm.
Know exactly where configuration files are, right?
Mhm.
So in this case, this Linux administrator is troubleshooting a system that is unable to resolve host names. Which of the following files should the administrator check first? And I think the answer is in the question.
Oh, is it?
In a way.
Oh, D. ST saying D. Okay. Your Dynamax is saying the administrator should check the EC says host. These things are hard to read. What is it? Hexagon is saying C. So we have D. Then we have, I think, Ed is saying A. Your Dynamics, are you saying A? Is that A? That, yeah, right?
Which
Host
one's it?
A. We have another A. Your Dynamics says your administrator should check the /etc/host file first. Okay, we have C, we have A, we have D. Oh, anything but B. So we know for sure it's not B. Okay. It's not B, right? Because nobody said B, so I want to make sure it's not B.
Yeah, actually, it's not.
Okay,
It's
good.
not.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the answer? What's the answer?
Are we done with?
Yeah, I think everybody answered. With the people that are on answered.
Okay, so we have okay.
Oh, you're not reading the answer?
No.
Oh, okay.
Is that it?
Yes. What's
You
the
sure?
answer? Yes. What's the answer? What's the answer?
All right. So it says let me read it one more time. A Linux administrator is troubleshooting a system that is unable to resolve host names. Which of the following files should the administrator check first? Right. So let's see.
Arrow's changing his
should-
answer.
To
C.
maybe C. Alright, so the administrator should check the
Post first.
host first.
Mhm.
Okay. And which one else?
You didn't say the
All
answer,
right.
did you?
So no, I didn't see the answer.
Okay.
Alright, so this question is talking about DNS, right? Name resolution, right? DNS. Let me just put it here. Right?
How do you know it's talking about DNS?
Because it says resolve host names.
Oh.
So host mapping from host name or friendly name to IP address,
Okay.
right? It's unable to resolve. So it's talking about DNS information,
Okay.
right? So yeah, so that is the issue here. DNS. Right. Yeah. So
Okay. SC saying C inside it. You'll see a line host files DNS.
so yeah, so with
Okay.
the answer is C.
C.
The answer is C.
Okay.
So with A,
Mhm.
A just lists static host name mapping,
Mhm.
right? It's just static name, static host
Mhm.
name mapping,
Okay.
right? It doesn't resolve any DNS information. So when you, let me see, let me share this. Cut. Alright, so let me share my screen here
Welcome the village boy.
and alright. So let's see slash
Arrow is
host.
saying that because you have config, meaning configuration file,
Yeah, because-
config.d.
because you have
Main configuration file.
a dash D. So dash D is a directory, right? Directory that holds configuration files, right? So usually you can have .conf, which is a configuration file, or you can have, which is one configuration file, or you can have conf.d, which is usually a directory full of different configuration files. And actually, one of the best practices is to use the .d and create multiple configuration files. That's one of the best practices. So let me share. Oh, I'm already sharing my screen. So let's do slash.
But Udemy is saying the question is asking where to look first. So if you're looking, so which of the following files should the administrator check first? So if you're checking first, he's saying that the best answer should be A.
So remember, he's troubleshooting issue with unable to resolve hostname. So the ideal best practice is to use DNS, not to use static mapping, right? Remember, it's you don't just have 5 computers in enterprise system, right? There's a lot, so you can't manually go in there and then enter the static information of the devices, right? So you use DNS for name resolution, right? And that is why I said the answer is C. But if your organization depends on static mapping, then I think that would be ideal.
You know what they should do is put like another way for you to explain your answer choice on the exam. I think that would be easier once you hear. I mean, so that it's not a definite yes or no.
Yeah.
If somebody is able to explain their logic, no, honestly, like what is it? Like you type it in and explain the logic.
Not really. I mean, yeah. These questions are not that.
They're straightforward.
Perfect, and
They're
sometimes it's a little confusing.
Yeah.
But so this is the entry for the /etc/host right here, right? So you have to enter every single mapping in here, right? So you type the IP address and then give the host name, right? You have to type everything. However, if you go to the resolve, right? It gives you the DNS server information, right? And the DNS server information is the one that does the name resolution, right? So that is saved in the /etc/resolve conf.
Okay.
All right.
Hosting process primary file for local name resolution and the quickest way to identify M. What's identify M?
I'm not too sure.
I think identify them probably because it's probably like a short. Okay.
So let's try this one too. I'm not sure if this is the last question that I have.
I agree with you.
But let's try this. Let's try this one.
Okay.
All right.
A system administrator needs to know the mail exchange record for full.com domain. Which of the following commands will accomplish this task? A, B, C, or D? For what your Dynamics is saying, I think maybe in the work field, is it job specific? Would it be something that's job specific where you do certain things first, or no, or is it across board that if you get this, you do this, and it's always going to be like that?
No,
that's not going to job specific.
It depends. I mean, it depends on the job. It depends on your experience to that specific issue. Because sometimes you've solved these issues multiple times, so you don't really need to go step by step. You know exactly where to go to fix the issue.
Got it. Okay. So it is still 10 toes deep. But ETX host is first. Any answer choices for this one? But you know the ones that people challenge, I'm gonna do. I always I'm gonna do research on it for the next one, so that way we know what we're talking about. Okay, we have C, we have B.
We have C, we have B.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, that's good answer choices.
Oh, is it? Okay, we have C and B. So does that mean that the is host? It comes with just a straight answer. Okay. So which is the correct answer? Is TM food TM? Now I gotta go look at what it's also is A. Edison is A.
No, which one?
Your Dynamics. This is the command is host dig. Okay, and then ST saying. Trying to keep up, guys. Ed is saying D. Okay. ST saying dig domain information groper is the best precise and commonly tested tool for querying DNS record.
Okay. So which is the DIG?
Yeah. Okay. So we have B, we have B, we have C, and we have D. Oh wow.
Yep.
Okay. Nobody said A, so imagine it's not A, right?
It's on what?
The answer's not A, right? Oh, so we have B.
B
is the answer.
Anything?
Okay. Etsy is very sure about this. Okay. Etsy, what do you do? Your answers are coming very confident. Like, or have you taken the certification? Planning on it? Okay, what's the answer? Before I chat away.
Alright, so the answer, I mean,
oh, DevOps. Etsy's a DevOps.
Okay. Then you really swim in Linux then.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
That's why you're like, yeah, this one. Okay, I believe you.
Alright, so
What's the answer?
so the answer is actually B.
Ooh,
it is B.
your Dynamax is not going like this.
It is B.
It's not going like this. Okay, explain.
So NX, I mean, and that's what Etsy just said.
Can
right?
you make the screen a little bigger? It's hard to
Which
see.
one?
The one that you have, the one on top.
Oh, let me.
Yeah, it's hard to see that one.
Okay. Is that hard to see?
Yeah. Oh, are they not supposed to see it?
No, they're supposed to
Oh,
see
okay.
it.
Okay. So maybe bring it down a little bit and then
Yeah,
expand it.
Okay, so yeah, they
Oh,
said it
covers
was,
the question.
Yeah, so but
Oh,
I
okay.
think we can just.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully it's okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's covering, but
It's
you're just using
covering.
it for now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So dig is the most precise tool, as Esti mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
NS lookup might give you some information, but it's deprecated, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. So let me try. So in this question specifically, let's try NS lookup and then just use this, right? It gives you some information about the record. Let me see. MS lookup. Right here, it gives you some information. However, let's try the command specifically in the answer, right? This is full.com, which basically is a domain name, right?
Oh, okay.
So let me just do the MX.
It's your
Yeah,
machine.
both NS lookup and dig gives you DNS information. Okay, so we're getting timeout.
The system is not working?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep, it's not working. Failed, right?
Okay.
So yeah, NS lookup and dig are the two commands that you can use on Linux. But dig is the most used ones. And yeah, the most modern one in a way. NS lookup has been deprecated.
Okay.
So yeah, so that is it. And someone mentioned dash host, right?
We have B, we had
Host,
D,
yeah.
and then we had C.
Yeah, so host, let's try the host.
Welcome, Brand Tech.
it's also giving timeout.
Mm-hmm.
So the only one that gave the accurate information is the date. Right.
Okay.
Alright, so I think I have one more.
One more question? It's been an hour?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
almost.
let's try this one here. I think we saw this yesterday
Mm-hmm.
in the network class.
Did we?
Right?
Oh,
So
okay.
we saw the same
Questions?
question type
Mm-hmm.
in A plus, network plus, and then we're seeing it today too.
Okay, so what
We
does that
see
mean?
it in security plus
As well?
right? So, and as I said, these certifications built up, right?
Okay.
So once you learn the A plus and you're taking the network,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to start from scratch. All right, so let's.
Okay. A Linux administrator needs to allow HTTPS traffic through the firewall. Oh, I remember this question.
Uh-huh.
Do I remember the answer? No. But which of the following ports should be open? 22, 80, 443, 3389. It's not gonna be the. It's not gonna be the 4 one, right?
Okay, why?
I don't know, Maxon. I don't remember what the 3389 was for yesterday. I
But
know.
we saw it a lot.
Yes,
Right.
port 80, but is the first one and the second one is ports, right? Are they all ports?
They're all ports.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let me wait for the answer.
Remember the A, the
Mhm.
2.2. Do you remember the protocol?
Mm-mm. Nope.
2.2.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Remind me. I remember you said it.
SSH.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
So the A is
Uh-huh.
SSH, right?
Okay.
2 SS.
I'm
right?
proud of myself for that. Okay.
SSH.
Okay. Hexagon K is saying 443. So is Arrow C. Oh, unanimously. Your Dynamax is saying C. Okay. When everybody's agreeing like that, it has to be the answer. So I'm going with C.
All right. So yeah. So the answer is
C.
Right.
Okay.
443 is encrypted, right?
Okay.
Using TLS. Yeah, TLS.
Mm-hmm.
Port 80 is the HTTP, which is
Mhm.
on an unencrypted version.
Okay.
22 we talked about SSH,
Mm-hmm.
and then 3389 is remote desktop protocol. Okay,
Okay.
RDP. All right. Okay.
Any more question?
Yeah. So now I think that should be all for today.
That is it. You meet the hour mark. The people that are gonna come at what time are we coming tomorrow?
Tomorrow 8.
Coming at 8
Yeah.
again? Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do 8.
So we're switching the time because
Yeah,
we're telling people 10 o'clock.
we have to switch the time. Yeah. So tomorrow we'll be here at
10 o'clock. I mean, it's
8.
9 now. Oh, 8 o'clock. I'm sorry.
8 o'clock.
Okay.
Um.
He's doing it purposely because tomorrow is security and we know that it's gonna run over.
No,
So anyway, so tomorrow is security, so we'll be here.
Yeah,
Thank
so-
you. See you tomorrow, Hexagon. Okay.
Yeah. 8
Bye, SD.
p.m. tomorrow.
Bye, UR.
Security
Dynamics.
class. All
Good
right.
night.